Welcome to the Beer Den Podcast. Tonight we'll be drinking Epic Brewing Company's RiNo APA.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Beer Den Podcast. My name is Ethan Hoopy.
And I'm Michael LaRoe. So tonight we're drinking Epic Brewing Company's RiNo American Pale Ale. A little bit about Epic Brewing Company. They claim to be the first Utah brewery since Prohibition to brew exclusively high alcohol content beer.
Exclusively high alcohol content beer.
So they actually, in 2008, Utah changed their laws, which actually allowed the founders David Cole and Peter Erickson to create the stronger beers that they're known for. And
that's really cool.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised, though, because for their claim to fame being higher alcohol content beers, this is only a 5.8, which is kind of on the lower end of what we've had.
Makes you wonder what the other ones are like.
Yeah, I'm a little scared. Getting right into it, though, it does have a really good smell. It has a really strong citrus, fruity.
Yeah, it's a very strong smell. It really wakes you up.
It smells like it's going to be really juicy. Like, it just has that, it's going to be really fresh, moist. Yeah.
It's going to be really moist.
It's going to be a very moist drink.
Speaking of moist, the smell of it, like you say, it's very citrusy and like you're gonna bite into some sort of a fruit or like an orange or something.
A fresh orange or apple or pear. It poured a really nice head on it.
Yeah, it had really nice head. It has
decent lacing.
Yeah, decent lacing. I wouldn't say great, but
I've seen ones that stick a little bit better, but that smell is such a refreshing smell. And the taste actually matches that. So it has a pretty smooth mouthfeel. It's not overly drying as you drink it.
Yeah, no.
Has a really soft body.
Has a really clean finish to it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really linger too long or anything like that. But it has kind of a distinct hoppy note to the finish that kind of lasts a little bit after. Yeah, and it's pretty well balanced. It's not overly bitter. It's not overly malty either. I would even say it's more sweet than anything. It's very smooth. I keep going back to citrusy. It's a very citrusy kind of drink. It's very refreshing. Something that, this is most IPAs I feel like we have. I feel like I wouldn't enjoy drinking it on a summer day. I'd probably go more towards a wheat ale or something like that over an IPA.
Yeah. And they say this is an all season beer, but I could definitely see this being really popular in the summer. Cause we said, it is pretty well balanced. It's not overly hoppy.
I think it's very well balanced. As far as the taste goes, I don't really get a whole lot of the hoppiness from the main body of it.
I know juicy isn't a taste per se, but it's got really juicy notes.
Yeah.
So we base everything on 3 tiers. The first one being quality out of 50 points, which is everything that we just went over. Value with a baseline of $10 for the smallest pack that you can get, be it 4 or 6. And then overall design of the can and bottle, label, artwork that's on the label, information that's on that. For quality, I scored this a 37. What did you have?
Quality, I went with a 41. I actually really enjoyed this. I thought the citrus notes of it were really nice. I thought it was a very clean flavor, very smooth, a lot different from what I would expect from an IPA. I feel, it being an American Pale Ale, it's a lot more in the range of what I'm used to.
Yeah. And especially compared to IPAs, my 37, like you said, I thought it was pretty smooth. It's well balanced. For a pale ale, it has that nice flavor. Compare comparing this to some of the IPAs that we've had, it's up there in the top probably 3, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
So value-wise, this came in at $9.99 for a 6-pack. With what I scored it with quality, I gave it a 21 for value. I thought that was a pretty fair price.
Yeah, well, I scored it the exact same. At $9.99, I have no complaints with it. And yeah, as far as my score is concerned, like, this is definitely something that I would look to go get again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely. So design-wise, I really like the can on this one.
Yeah, so did I.
I ended up scoring it a 20 on design. What I thought it was lacking, it didn't have a description of the beer, but it does have the description, like a little bit about the company.
It does talk about the beer a little bit. It says this beer captures the RiNo's creativity spirit with its bright, juicy hops and laid back attitude. Sit back, relax. I mean, it's not
for me.
really,
that's pretty vague.
It's more of a philosophical description than much of anything else. But
I love the colors, like the blue and orange kind of scheme. Like those are two of my favorite, especially when you put them together.
Blue, orange, white, like that's kind of the color palette that's on here, and like it looks really good. It has like a nice
has like a multifaceted RiNo on it, which is pretty sweet looking. I like that design.
Yeah, it's like a low poly 3D model.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, other than the colors and the artwork, though, the can definitely by itself stands out on the shelf, though. I mean, just that color, you see the artwork, and you don't really see too many American pale ales out there. So it's definitely a fun one that I would try if you're wanting to get away from maybe IPAs and try something new.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the package in it really draws your eye to it. Again, for those same reasons, you're probably going to try this one. It definitely pops.
Yeah, I think the design of it really reflects sort of like the summer heat. Very sunny, very energetic kind of like design to it. And that works very well with a very kind of energetic and fun type beer that is something that's going to be refreshing and, definitely something that you'd want to go to like summertime in the heat.
So this one actually draws from it. They must have 2 locations because the can has a lot about Denver, Colorado, but it does also say that they're based in Salt Lake City, Utah. It brings up like that where they're from. There's a bunch of murals and artists and musicians and innovators and brewers. And so to have that kind of translated onto the can as well, like they're paying that kind of homage to it. That's pretty cool. So overall, Ethan, you gave it an 82.
Yep.
And I gave it a 78. So altogether, that makes an 80 for Epic Brewing Company's RiNo American Pale Ale.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for listening to another Beer Den review.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. Links down in the description.
Subscribe, like, and share. And if there are any beers you would like us to try out, leave them in the comments below.
We'll see you on the next episode of the Beer Den Podcast.